I'm Josh. This is Realtree's deer hunting question of the week, and this week our question comes from Eli Fudge. Eli's question is, I have several stand locations that I have seen good bucks on, and I need to know which one to hunt. The first is in a strip of woods on a ridge overlooking a hidden bean field and a pond. The second overlooks a wheat and alfalfa field and has a creek running 50 yards behind it. The third stand is a point in a woods full of oaks that big bucks travel through a lot. What stand location do you recommend hunting? Well, Eli, it depends on a lot of different things. Obviously, the time of year is going to be very crucial as far as when you would want to hunt each spot. The best thing you can do is scout and figure out which place is going to be the best. Now, I can't really tell you without scouting it myself and looking at it myself which one's going to be the most beneficial to you, but it sounds like all three stand locations have good food sources, so any one of those could be the best one. It won't be long before we're moving into the late season, and that late season mentality and concept that we need to be applying to this time of year. So you really need to analyze those three spots, figure out which one those deer are going to be spending the most time on during the late season, and hunt there. I know that really doesn't answer your question because I cannot say without being there and looking at it and analyzing it myself, but just get out there, scout it, figure out which of the food sources those deer are hitting, figure out where the deer are spinning, where they're bedding. This time of year, the deer have really reacted to pressure. So if you can find which of those spots have not been hunted or which areas have not had as much human intrusion, those are going to be the best spots, bar none, at least as far as where the deer are bedding. Now, come dark, they may get up and go feed anywhere. They may feed on any of those spots. But as far as where they're bedding at, and you're going to have to be close to their bedding area in order to see them in daylight and kill them, you need to figure out where those deer haven't been pressured at, figure out where the best bedding cover is, and that's where I would set up between there and wherever the most obviously used food source is, and I think that's going to be your best opportunity. That's this week's Realtree deer hunting question of the week. Come back next week. We'll see you right here.